All right, so before this podcast starts, I just wanted to let you all know that I recorded this like literally 2 weeks ago, so I'm completely back to being healthy and normal. I ended up testing negative for COVID, so it was all good, and I got the clear to go to prom, and nobody was infected, and it was all good, so no need to worry, but I hope you enjoyed my podcast. Thank you for listening, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Hello, and welcome back to Random Talks with the Rat. Today's episode is going to be me complaining about how I'm sick. You might be able to hear it in my voice. I'm a little congested. Not a little, but Yeah, so I'm basically just going to be complaining about being sick, which like literally everybody does when they're sick. But like, yeah, so let's get into it. Alright, so basically my boyfriend has been sick for like a week, maybe a week and a half. No, I think it was a week. But we didn't think he was actually sick. We thought that it was just allergies because like the pollen is insane lately. Like I'll literally go out to my car and the entire front windshield
I'm sorry, what?
the entire front windshield is covered in pollen. And I have to do like that like thingy where you like spray it and then you like use windshield wipers and wipe it off and yeah. But I also actually, speaking of pollen, I went outside today in the backyard and we have an outdoor table that we eat dinner at when in the summer. And it's literally, it's like a glass table, like you could see through the table. And it's literally yellow. Like it's actually yellow and it is disgusting. I've already been having bad allergies and stuff. And he already has like these like medical stuff. Like ever since he was a baby, he's never really been able to like breathe through his nose. And he's done so many things to try to fix it. Like he got his tonsils taken out and all this stuff, and like they tried like different like home remedies and stuff, but he's still like he still can't smell anything unless it's like really strong, and it's really tough for him to breathe through his nose. So when he got sick, I just kind of like I was just like, oh well, this is normal for him because he is always blowing his nose, like that's just like a daily occurrence for him, and he has bad allergies. So I was hanging out with him, and then Sunday we went to so Saturday I went to sleep and I slept in until 3 o'clock. I would have slept longer, but my mom came in and she was like, are you gonna get up and like do something today? And I was like, what time is it? And she was like 3, and I was like, oh, yeah, I guess so. So I thought that was odd because I went to bed at 12, so I got like 15 hours of sleep. So it's not even like I went to sleep at like 5 o'clock in the morning. And then on Sunday, the whole day I just felt like really tired and weak, and I had to go to the mall. I hate going to the mall. Like I absolutely hate it. But I had to go to the mall with my boyfriend to get his tux for prom, and that entire day I was just exhausted just all day, and I didn't know what was going. I was like, why am I so tired? And then we went back to his house to eat dinner because his dad had like a family birthday dinner. So we went back to his house to eat dinner, and my head and my throat started to really hurt. Like every time I swallowed, well, this was after dinner, it started to hurt. So like I ate dinner, I was fine. So yeah, everything was normal when I was eating. I was pretty good. I mean, I thought it was allergies. Like I still like had like the small headache or whatever. But then after dinner, I took a nap because I was so tired. And when I woke up, they woke me up because we wanted to sing happy birthday to his dad and have cake. So I'm sorry. I literally sound like I'm dead. Okay, whatever. Okay. Yeah, so we did that, and then all of a sudden, like, after eating the cake and stuff, it got worse. So like, when it would literally hurt for me to swallow. Like, I didn't want to swallow because it hurt so bad. And then my head was pounding and stuff, and I was still tired. I mean, I wasn't as tired as I was that morning, but I was still a little tired. And then Monday rolls around, and I wake up, and I am so congested to the point where I literally have to blow my nose literally every 2 seconds, which is awful, absolutely awful. And the one thing that I absolutely hate about it is that my nose gets like dry and red, and then it like hurts to blow your nose, but then it's like when I have to blow my nose, but it hurts, and it's just not fun. It's not fun at all. And then like if you put lotion on it, it burns because it's so dry, and it's not cute. It's really not. But I have this like steamer that I got when I had pneumonia last year, because I usually get sick in the winter. Obviously I didn't go to school this year, so I didn't, but my body is very, very susceptible to pneumonia, so I get get pneumonia a lot in the winter. So last year I had pneumonia, and my dad got me a inhaler thing, like a vapor inhaler steamer thing. So I used that yesterday to try to like loosen up my mucus or whatever, and I mean it kind of helped. Like it helps me blow my nose and stuff. Like it helps me like empty out, but then it's like literally just fills right back up. Like I don't know where it comes from. I was actually gonna look this up because I really don't understand why like it happens. Like I know for a fever your temperature rises because they're trying to kill off the bacteria, but like what does like snot have anything to do with it? Like is the snot gonna like shoot at the bacteria? Like I don't get it. But anyways, enough with the snot talk. Yeah, so that morning my throat also hurt like a bee. So I literally spent, since I'm at home for remote, I spent like literally the entire time sucking cough drops the entire time. Like I brushed my teeth and the toothpaste came out pink because my mouth was red. So because of COVID and everything, my mom was like, all right, well, let's go to the doctor. Let's see what they say. And yeah, so I went to the doctor and they took my temperature and I was at 99.1. But my normal temperature is 97. So that's high for me. So like it's not like a huge fever, but it's higher than I usually am. So it wasn't good for me. Then the doctor looked and she was like, oh, your throat is really red. And she's like, let me test you for strep. And well, strep is not fun being tested for with a sore throat. Like it hurts really bad because they stick these two giant cotton swab things in your mouth all the way to the back of your throat to the point where I feel like they're like trying to make you gag, and then my instinct is to like you know, and it made it hurt worse. Like I swear to God, when she took it out I was in so much pain. I was like, oh my God. And then they also tested me, and then that takes 5 minutes to figure out like if it's positive or not, and it was negative. So then my mom was like, well, can we test for COVID, like just in case? So we did that. The test results were supposed to come back today or tomorrow. I don't think we got it back yet today, so I think we're gonna get it back tomorrow. But I really don't think it's COVID just because I'm vaccinated. So like if I don't know. I mean, when I had the vaccine, I wasn't as sick as like other people were. Like my mom got really sick from the vaccine, but I literally just like felt uncomfortable. Like I was like a little achy headache. That's basically it. And this is just not like this. You could literally hear me sniffling every 2 seconds because I'm so congested, and you could probably hear it in my voice, and it is so bad. But I wanted to share with you guys something super exclusive because I get made fun of for it all the time. But when I blow my nose, I sound like an elephant, and I want to bless you guys with this noise because it's absolutely beautiful. I think I get it from my mom's side of the family because my grandpa used to blow his nose really loud, and then my uncle, there was one time I was sleeping over at my cousin's house and my uncle was blowing his nose and I thought he was throwing up because it was so loud. I was like, oh my God, is Uncle Sammy throwing up? And my cousin was like, no, he's just blowing his nose. And she was like, no, he's just blowing his nose, he's fine. And I was like, okay. So now I'm going to demonstrate my nose blowing because I need to blow my nose because I'm uncomfortable. So here it goes. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed that. I think I went through like 2 tissue boxes in the past 2 days. My entire garbage can in my room is fully filled to the brim of tissues, and I'm not allowed to leave my room until I get the COVID test back because, I mean, I'm sick either way. Like, I'm sick. Like, it's not allergies. Like, I know I'm sick, but I don't want to risk it, and my mommy is making me quarantine. But I am really hoping that it is not corona or anything serious. I'm hoping it's just a cold because I have prom on Friday, and I already got the corsage, I already got the boutonniere. Well, I didn't get it. I ordered it, and then you pick it up on that day. But I got those. We got my dress. We got my boyfriend's tux and stuff. Like, everything is, like, falling in place. And if I can't... And I also paid $40 to go on a party bus to and from. So, like, that's just, like, a shit ton of money going down the drain if it... Like, that's not cool. Not cool, man. Not cool. So, anyways, I woke up... Well, I went to sleep last night feeling awful. Like, I had to take Benadryl in order to get myself to sleep. Like, that's how bad it was. Then my alarm went off in the morning, and I guess I, like, turned it off and slept through it. And then I woke up, and it was, like, 10:30, and I was like, wait a second. I was like, school starts at 7:30, and my mom was like, yeah, I let you sleep in. And I was like, oh, okay. Thanks, Mom. So, that definitely helps. It definitely helps a lot. One thing I'm very, 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 very sad about is that I can't go to the gym because I'm sick, and I don't want to get other people sick. But it sucks because I want to get my gains, and the gym is the best part of my day every day. It's always the best part of my day, like every single day. I love it. I love the gym. I literally would live at the gym if I could. But this stupid virus stuff has to infect my body, and now I sound like a dead person talking into a microphone. And no, you can't catch this through the screen if you're thinking, oh, I should probably turn this off if she's sick. Like, what if I get sick? That's just not a thing. But, you know, people will be people. So today, I felt pretty good. Like, in the morning, like, I felt, like, really good. And then as the day went on, it just went downhill. So, like, right now, it's, like, the worst I've felt all day. And it's just not, it's not cute. It's really not. I mean, my throat isn't bad. It's more the nose. Like, I literally have to blow my nose every 5 seconds, and it's really, really, really annoying. And I don't want to do it anymore. It's really freaking annoying. I just want to get better. I don't want to go to prom. Let's hope that my test comes back negative so that I can go to prom, because I really want to go to prom, because I bought all this stuff and I want to go to prom. But I mean, either way, I guess, like, I'm going to my boyfriend's prom in June, but, like, I bought my dress and it's really cute and I like it a lot, so, like, I don't want to miss it. But I think I'll be okay. I don't know. Oh, I also, like, I was looking through my attendance on Genesis, which is, like, the parent portal or whatever, and I literally have, like, 4 absences throughout the entire year, and that's because I am remote, because, like, I used to just I wouldn't want to go to school. Like, I just couldn't do it. And I literally had, like, maybe, I don't know how many absent. Well, no, because my parents, like, don't let me be absent after a certain amount of time, but, like, I think I had, like, 8 absences last year, but I have, like, 3 this year, because I can literally sleep in my classes and it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, so I mean, I've had a few lates because I've slept in by accident. That happens, you know. In the beginning of the year, they used to call your parents if you were late to school. So one time I was in my room and my dad called me and he was like, hey, are you in class? Like, are you in school? And I was like, yeah, I'm logged in. Not in school, on my Zoom, in my bed. So I was like, yeah, I'm logged in right now. And I was like, why? And he was like, the school just called me and told me that you weren't on the in the meet. And I was like, I'm literally on the meet. And then there was another time where I was taking a test in bio and I went on to the other tab, obviously, because I was taking the test and it was on a Google form, so it was online. And then I was wondering, I was like, why is it so quiet? And then I looked and I accidentally exited out of the meet. But before I realized that, my dad called me and he was like, your teacher just called me and said that you left the meet for 15 minutes and you're taking a test. And I was like, I left what? And he was like, you literally left the meet. And I was like, I didn't, what? So I went on there and I was like, oh, I guess I exited out on, like, by accident. I don't know. And then my teacher decided to reprimand me, even though it was an accident. So that was fun. She was like, excuse me, we were taking a test and you've been gone for 15 minutes. Where were you? And I was like, I didn't know I signed off. I'm sorry. And she was like, no, I just find it very, very odd that you're not here when you're supposed to be in the class. And I was like, okay, I'm sorry it happened. Like, I don't know what to tell you. And she was like, okay, well, I have to call the office to let them know. So I told my dad, and I was like, Dad, am I going to get in trouble? And then he called her back again, and he was like, is she getting in trouble for accidentally clicking out of the tab? And she was like, no, you have to report it to the attendance every time something happens. And I was like, okay. She was so sweet. She kicked me out of the meet one. I swear to God. It was double lab, so that means I have her for 2 blocks in a row. So I have her for a good, like, hour and a half, maybe more. And so there was one point where I went to the bathroom in the middle of the meet, and I guess, like, I wasn't there, so I don't know what happened. I didn't ask anyone, because I don't really have that many, like, close friends in my bio class. So I left to go to the bathroom, and I came back, and I look on my screen, and it says, meeting host kick you out of the meet. I was like, what? Meeting host who? So then I went onto the link again, and I tried to join back in, and it says, you are no longer allowed in the meet. So she literally kicked me out where I couldn't get back in because I went to the bathroom and didn't respond. So that was fun. Like, super, super fun. Yeah. So now I am going to go blow my nose for 17 more times and do some homework because I have not done that yet, even though I'm literally quarantined in my room. I'm just too lazy to do any work. And yeah, so I am gonna go do my bio homework. I love it so much. And I hope you guys have an amazing week, an amazing weekend. And for those of you who have prom, I hope you have an amazing experience at prom, even though it's not the traditional experience. It's still fun. I hope I can go. And I make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to know every time I post. Peace out.